This video is one of a series numbered 1 to 8, which cover the basic concepts of the primary mathematics curriculum. There are two sets of supporting materials. One is the Maths MESHGuide, a summary of research knowledge and pedagogical knowledge. The second is the Numeracy for All booklet, showing in detail how to make and use the resources mentioned here. Long videos 1A and 1B have been repackaged, showing individual resources being made and used. The smaller videos focused on one resource are numbered 1AB, then with the number and the name of the resource. For example, video 1AB.1, place value cards.
Here we have another resource for teaching place value for making numbers. Very simple, made from old scrap pieces of card. It's very similar to the overlapping place value cards that are made out of paper, but the advantage of this is that you've got it all in one place, all tied together, so you can't lose any of the bits. You've got the ones, so you'll have digits 1 to 9. You can see here done in the red. Then we have the tens, going from 10 to 90. The hundreds, going from 100 to 900, and then finally the thousands, going from 1000 to 9000. So you can make any number between 1, 9,999. So let's say, for example, 4,322. So we need 4,300 and 22. So you push the numbers away that you don't need, and there we go. We have 4,322, and if you break it up, the children can see how those numbers are made up from 4,320 and 2. If you need less numbers, for instance, if you're not teaching thousands, then you simply make this resource just with the hundreds, tens and units, or even for the younger children again, you can make it just with tens and units. Now I'm going to show you how to make a place value fan. It's made from cardboard. This is an old scrap piece of packaging, and the first thing that you need to do is to draw some lines. You can either measure down, in this case 4 centimetres, or just do the width of the ruler. So I'm going to draw some lines going down. You do need quite a lot to make the place value fan. We'll just draw a few just to demonstrate how to do it. Okay, with the place value fan, you can see that the units, the ones, you've actually got 2 widths of the ruler here. So you've got 2 squares. So that is actually going to be 8 centimetres going across. So if we measure 8 centimetres, and then another 8 centimetres. Okay. So you will actually need 9 of these. I've drawn 2. The tens, you've actually got 3 squares or 3 widths of the ruler. So that's going to be 12 centimetres going across. Obviously, if the width of your ruler is a different width, then the length will vary accordingly. And then it's a good idea, if you've got 8 centimetres there, or nearly, you can almost make another one there. The hundreds is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 widths of the ruler. So that's 16 centimetres going across. To there, and then the thousands is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 widths of the ruler, which will be 20 centimetres, which is the full length. Then you cut these up.
Write the numbers on carefully, spacing them and using the same colour code for thousands, hundreds and so on as for all your resources. Then you connect them together. Make a hole using a nail and then use a small piece of plastic string to hold them together.
As you melt the string, obviously you have to have plasticky based string to do this, so it will give you a nice solid stud, plastic stud. More detail about the resources in this video and others can be found in this booklet, Numeracy for All, Resources for Teaching Mathematics, a guide for teachers and trainers on how to make and use low-cost or no-cost teaching and learning aids to encourage active and playful learning for maths in the classroom. Okay, let's go and teach some maths.
These videos are from a partnership between VSO International and the MESH Initiative. Both organisations have a commitment to share knowledge freely around the world for the benefit of teachers and learners.